In this video, I'm going to show you a step-by-step way to turn your salary into wealth. Because unfortunately for most Nigerians, their salary is just a way to pay bills, which is why most Nigerians are broke, drowning in debt, with no hope to become wealthy. Salary comes in, bills consume it, family needs take the rest, then you wait for the next month. This cycle ends today. In this video, I'm going to show you 6 steps that you need to take to build wealth in a way you never thought possible with a systemized plan. Building wealth is like climbing the stairs or a hill. You take one small step at a time. The S.M.A.R.T framework will transform your financial life. S.M.A.R.T stands for S, secure your foundation. M, master money flow. A, abolish debt dependency. R, raise your income. T, trust in your future. Let's start with the first step, which is S, secure your foundation. Before building wealth, you must escape the financial danger zone. If you are drowning in debt or you have zero emergency funds, then you are vulnerable to any financial predator. So we need to start by building your emergency fund first, starting with 500,000 naira. Why 500,000 naira, you may ask? First, it will handle most small emergencies without you having to go into new debts. It prevents you from withdrawing your investment accounts. It helps you to cover generator repairs, medical bills, or small landlord demands. It gives you breathing space to make smart decisions. You may ask, how do I build this emergency fund fast? Don't worry, I got you. The first thing you need to do is to calculate and know the exact amount you spend on a monthly basis. You can do this through the help of a tracker. Good news, I have actually designed one specifically for this. Now you're going to be able to get yours in the link in the description of this video. This tracker is going to help you know exactly where your money is going to. You'll be able to have an overview of all your figures, all your inflows and all your outflows. So wherever you're making money from, be it from your salary, from a side hustle, from freelancing, anywhere, you can have it recorded and know exactly how much is coming in monthly. Same thing applies to your expenses, okay? Sometimes you're asking yourself, where did all my money go? I made a lot of money this month, or a lot of money came in from my business, but where did it go to? I can't see where my money went to. That question will be a thing of the past when you start using this tracker, because this tracker is going to help you to categorize all your expenses and have it on record, so that at a glance you'll be able to see exactly where your money is going to and also be able to see where it shouldn't be going to. Trust me, you're going to recover a lot of lost money when you start using this tracker. The link is going to be in the description. Hurry now and get yours. So when you start using this tracker, you will start to see all the unnecessary expenses, all those things that you're spending money on and you don't even know you're spending that much. Sometimes you just think, oh, it's just a little amount of money I'm spending on this. No, by the time you start looking at the figures, you'll be like, oh my God, I'm spending up to 10% of my salary on this. I'm spending up to 20% of my salary on this. This will help you to start, being more conscious, and then you can start cutting it. Once you have done this, you will now start to channel all that extra money into paying debts or into building your emergency fund. Debt is a wealth killer, especially when you use all these loan apps that are flying their adverts here and there, telling you can quickly get a huge amount of money without collateral. See, that is a trap. Please, if you're watching this video, never use subscribe for those loans. Never. And if you have already done so, do your very best to clear it and never fall into that trap again, because some of them are charging over 50% interest. That is way too high. But don't worry, if you're already there, we are going to come out of it, and going forward, we won't fall again. The next thing you need to do is to look around you and start selling those items that are no longer being used. Yes, that includes clothes, shoes, bags, jewelry, whatever it is that you know that it's been a long time. See, something that you have not used in the last 6 months is probably not useful. Sell it. We have platforms like Gigi and Facebook Marketplace that can help you sell very fast. The revenue gotten from these sales should then be channeled into clearing your debts or into building your emergency fund. Another thing you need to do to build your emergency fund fast is to work overtime or start building side hustles. We're going to discuss more on this later in this video. Have you liked this video yet? Please, if you haven't already done so, do me a favor and click that like button. As simple as it is, it means a lot to me when I see your likes. Thank you. See, if you don't already have an emergency fund set up, then the next 6 to 12 months should be your sacrifice season. You will need to eliminate these completely. Restaurants and fast food. Cook at home, okay? New clothing purchases, unless your work requires it. Entertainment subscriptions, yes, things like Netflix, DSTV, they have to go. Social events and outings that cost money should be completely eradicated. Unnecessary travel and vacations. Yes, I know. You might be saying, oh, Anne, this is a lot. How do I cut off all these things? Remember, like I said, this is your sacrifice season. Nothing good comes easy. When you're trying to achieve your goals in life, you're going to be able to map out a period of time where you go all in. The next 6 to 12 months should be that time for you. Trust me, you have many more years ahead of you, many more years to enjoy all these things that you're going to sacrifice for this period. So trust me, it is worth it. So now what we're going to do is to channel the time and the money that I would have used for these things into learning high income skills, both online and offline, working overtime or building your side hustles, building financial discipline, and planning your wealthy future. And that brings us to step 2, which is the M, master your money flow. This is where ordinary people become wealthy. Wealthy people know exactly how much they will save and invest before spending anything. Let's quickly look at what I call the 80-20 Nigerian formula. This simply means that for every naira you earn, 80% should go towards your living expenses. Yes, including family support. All your expenses should be covered within 80%, and the remaining 20% should go into building your emergency fund and into building your investment accounts for future wealth building. To make this easier for you, we're going to run a triple account system. Account 1 will be your operations hub. Here is where you handle all your living expenses. It will flow from here, right? Your rent, your food, your transport, family support, utilities. 80% of your income will land here automatically. The account 2 is going to be your wealth builder. This is your investment money only. You're not going to be touching this account. This will carry your stocks, your mutual funds, your real estate savings, your business capital, okay? So 20% goes here automatically after you have finished building your emergency fund. You will never withdraw from here for your daily expenses. Account 3 is going to be your emergency shield. That is your emergency fund account. This is for true emergencies only. Not for when your favorite vendor is on sales, not for Black Friday. No, this is going to be for things like a health emergency or a living, a home emergency where maybe your roof, fell off or something. True emergencies only. 20% goes here until you have at least 6 months of your expenses saved. Now remember that we talked earlier that you have to start recording your monthly expenses. So supposing on a monthly basis you spend 100,000 naira, that means you should have 600,000 naira in this account. Note that this should not be left in your bank account. It should also be put in an investment where it's going to be growing and earning money for you. If you've been watching my previous videos, you know that I have made a lot of recommendations on how and where you can keep your emergency fund. This emergency fund account prevents you from having to withdraw from your investment when things come up. Automation is everything. If you're someone that needs that extra help with their discipline, then all you have to do is to automate your transfers into this emergency fund account or into your investment account. This automation will flow like this. If you know that your income, maybe your salary or your business income, comes into your account like every 24th or 25th of the month, then on the 25th of the month, you set an instruction with your investment account or with where you put your emergency fund to take this money once it hits on that day. So you tell it, okay, every 25th of the month, take 50,000 naira into this account. Simple as ABC. So even before you have the chance to eat this money, the money will have already been invested for you. This will make your wealth building an unconscious activity. It will just happen automatically for you every single month. Remember that we are still tracking our money. So track every single naira and kobo, every dollar and cent for the next 30 days. Ask yourself these questions. Where does your money actually go? What expenses can you eliminate? Where are you bleeding money unconsciously? What patterns do you notice? In case you're wondering, how am I going to answer all these questions? Where would I even start from? Worry no more. The money and budget tracker I told you about earlier is going to make this simple for you, as simple as ABC. All you need to do is get yours. The link is going to be in the description and also in the comment section. Use it for 10 minutes every day for the next 30 days and you'll be amazed at the things you're going to discover about yourself. Because trust me, there's some habits you have that you don't even know until this tracker is going to reveal it to you. This tracker also comes with clear instructions on how you're going to use it. Trust me, I made it very easy to understand. So you don't have to worry if you're someone that is not so good with numbers. You are going to be able to use this tracker seamlessly. Get yours today and thank me later. Moving on to the third step, which is A, abolish debt dependency. Nigerians' debt culture is exploding. Loan apps, quick credit, buy now, pay later is just everywhere in our faces. Please, you need to stop financing your lifestyle to impress people who don't even care, who don't pay your bills. Starting today, these are the golden rules you should follow. If it doesn't generate income, don't borrow to finance it. Your phone shouldn't cost more than your monthly salary unless you're using it to earn money. Cars are wealth killers. We need to address this. Stop borrowing to maintain appearances. Let's talk about the 10x luxury rule. If you want something that is expensive but unnecessary, apply the 10x luxury rule. This rule states that luxury item you want to buy should not cost more than 1/10 of your liquid net worth. So for example, if you want to buy a 300,000 naira watch, then you need to have at least 3 million naira in your investment account first. If you want to buy shoes that are worth 50,000 naira, then you need to have 500,000 naira in your investment account first. This prevents you from emotional purchases that derail you from wealth building. Step 4, R, raise your income. See, there's a limitation here. There is a limit to how much you can cut your expenses. No matter how much you cut and cut and cut, it will always get to a stage where you cannot cut anymore. But there is no limit to how much you can earn. No limit at all. For example, if you're earning about 250,000 naira monthly, you can be able to use budgeting techniques to cut out 25,000 naira extra to invest every month. But if you increase your income to 600,000 naira every month, you'll be able to easily invest 150,000 naira monthly. So that means that we need to have a multiple income stream strategy in place. Starting with high value side hustles, you can freelance your professional skills, that is accounting, legal, marketing, tech. You can go into e-commerce and online selling. You can go into content creation and digital marketing. You can go into import and export business. You can go into real estate investments. Yes, you can start small here. You can go into forex trading. Please make sure to learn properly first. Don't gamble. When it comes to career, you can negotiate that raise that you've been postponing. You can get industry certifications that command higher salaries. You can network strategically with decision makers. We often call this office politics. You can switch companies for 30 to 50% salary increases. My banker friends do this very well. You can consider contracts or consulting work. When it comes to business building, you can look around you and solve problems you see around you. You can leverage technology to scale traditional businesses. You can partner with those who have complementary skills. You can start with service businesses because these service businesses require low capital while bringing in high returns. See, don't let anybody deceive you. Nigeria has a lot of wealth building opportunities. And in this video on Finance with Anne, I have dropped plenty videos discussing different side hustles and different businesses that you can build both from the comfort of your home online or out there on the streets. Do yourself a favor, go through them, pick the one that resonates best with you and get to work. Step 5, T, build your future. As you accumulate wealth, you are going to become a target. You need to protect what you're building and plan for generational impacts. So you will need to build your advisory team, starting from the essential professionals. A lawyer who understands Nigerian estate planning and property laws, an accountant who can help you minimize your taxes legally, and a financial advisor. Good news. Every month, I open up a few slots for people like you to work with me on a personal one-on-one basis. So, if you're someone that finds it a little more difficult to understand some of these financial technical terms and you just need someone to hold your hand and point it out to you like ABCD, then I got you. Or if you're just someone that understands everything, but you just want someone to tell you, do this and don't do that, or avoid this mistake and all that, then I also got you. I open up a few slots every month for people like you to work with me on a personal basis. I'm literally going to hold your hand and guide you towards meeting your financial goals. So if this sounds like what you'll be interested in, then click the link that is going to be in the description of this video and also in the comment section. When you click that link, you're going to see what other people, few of my clients that have worked with me before, have to say about working with me. Trust me, this might be the best investment you've made so far. I am looking forward to working with you. We cannot talk about securing your future or planning your future without discussing this very vital thing that a lot of Nigerians miss. 80% of Nigerians die without leaving a will, thereby creating a lot of family conflicts and legal issues. Please, let us take this seriously. We need to have some essential documents in place. Simple things like a will and a power of attorney can save your family a lot of trouble. I cannot conclude this video without talking about something very important, and that is our mindset. Everything I've been talking about is going to be useless if your mind is not programmed for wealth. You can learn every strategy, but if you believe that you don't deserve wealth, then you're going to be sabotaging every opportunity that comes your way. The toxic beliefs that you need to start eliminating from your mind starting today are: money is the root of all evil, rich people are corrupt, just work hard and pray, God will provide, money changes people for the worse, our family is not meant to be wealthy. If you've ever found yourself thinking or considering any of these statements I just made, you need to start working on your mind today. Listen, there are opportunities everywhere. Yes, even in Nigeria. Nigeria has the fastest growing ecosystem in Africa. Our massive population creates endless markets. Global digital economy is accessible with internet here in Nigeria. We have natural resources and a strategic location. And we also have unmatched entrepreneurial spirit. Every day, ask yourself these questions. How can I add more value today? What opportunities am I seeing? How can I turn this challenge into income? What will a millionaire do in this situation? The truth is, building wealth requires sacrifice, but that sacrifice is only temporal. The wealth is generational. Your children will grow up with a completely different financial reality because of the decisions you decide to take today. So the question is not whether you can build wealth, it is whether you will build it. Most wealthy Nigerians you admire today started exactly where you are now. The only difference is that they decided to start and they didn't quit when it got difficult. Here are the action steps you need to start today. First, calculate your exact financial position. Yes, your assets, your debts, your monthly expenses. The tracker I told you about earlier will help you do this. And I've also put the link to a free net worth calculator in the description. Use that to know exactly where you stand. 2, open your 3 accounts. The one for your operations, the one for your investments, and the one for your emergency. Set up automatic transfers based on the 80-20 formula. Cut one major unnecessary expense immediately. Choose one income increasing activity to start this week. If you're a beginner who wants to start investing in legitimate and secure investments, but you don't know where to start from, then I've actually written an ebook for you, which is the 5 investments that you can start with as little as 10,000 naira. It is very beginner friendly and easy to understand. I'm going to put the link for you to get yours in the description. Your wealth journey starts now. No more excuses. No more I will start next month. Today is the day everything changes. Click to watch the next video showing on your screen right now. Until I see you, keep dreaming big and keep working hard towards your dreams. I'm rooting for you. Bye for now.